Today I will be doing a trading video, how to start trading, what items you should go for, and in general, like how to trade. What items not to go for, what is a projected, what is demand, really everything for the basics of trading. Obviously this is not an advanced video, this is for new traders. I will be posting, hopefully, another video on more advanced how to trade. This is the biggest thing out of all of trading. Projecteds. So you'll come across, do I have any projecteds right now? You might come across someone who's giving you a trade that's like 1,000 overpay or op, which is overpay. But that doesn't seem like, that seems a little bit suspicious or sus or whatever. That's because the item is projected. See, this item here is projected. Really? As if the item is selling under, don't go for it. This item's actually selling pretty well. It's still projected though. Look at the charts. It's normally 700, and its wrap is 1,000. So if you see something like that, do not go for it. Second thing I'm gonna go into is rares, and this is not really a rare, but it's an item with very little of them in the game, and it's not a high wrap item. As you can see, very few sales in the past half a year. There's 631 of these in the game, and that is not good. You do not want the items with little amounts because people don't want them because they are rare and they have no demand that a lot of people want and a lot of people buy. For instance, this Sinister Branches, it's getting 40 to 60 sales a day, and that means people are paying 2,200 Robux, and 40 people are doing that a day. That's a very good demand. This is one of my favorite items. I personally have 2 of them. Okay, now let's go to Avatar Shop. Go to collectibles, best selling, and you're gonna want to go low to high. See, very expensive. I mean, not too expensive, 500 Robux for the cheapest one is pretty expensive. What I would recommend, actually all these Gucci's are going up. I do not recommend buying Gucci. If you're gonna start off with, it depends how much Robux you have, obviously. See, I would start with Shaggy. It's one of the best items. It goes anywhere from 900 to 1,300. What I would do with it when I would start, I would get the Shaggy, then downgrade it for the 2 items that are normally 700. So maybe 2 of these items. That would be a good trade for you. And then you could upgrade for another item. That's actually pretty, yeah. All these items are going up right now. You could upgrade that to sword pack, right? So another bunch of other good. If you have like a 2,000 budget, what I would go and buy either Deluxe Ninja Sword Pack. That's a very good item. Where's Sinister Branches? Sinister Branches. That is a very good item to start with. One of the best items that you can really start with. All these items are pretty good, except a lot of them, because they don't have good demand, which means no one wants them. Red Goof is another good one. But if you're looking at a 3,000 budget or beyond, I recommend this is a good starter item. Universal Fedora. Camo Commando, a bit expensive, not the best demand, but this Black Iron Commando. Look, one of the coolest looking, best items to start with. It has really good demand. It has tons of amounts of them. It's getting like anywhere from 50 to 80 sales a day. That's as good demand as Sinister Branches that cost more. So that's what you should buy. If you're pretty cheap or you don't have enough Robux, honestly, it's really hard to start with one of these little items. You would have to, if you start with this, you would go for like KSI boxing mask. which is in a higher item. And then you would try to trade that for like an egg maybe, and so in a higher item. And then you would try to trade that for like an egg maybe, and then that egg for one of these things, Punka Pie phones. That's what I would do. Punka Pie phones is a good. If you have an egg and the egg is one of the low eggs, like these, always accept that. What is upgrading and downgrading, you may ask? You might think upgrading is just getting a better item for your item. That's not how it works. See, I have a perfect legit business hat, and let's say someone had 2 neon pink shaggies and 2 sinister branches, and they sent me a trade for my perfect legit business hat. That would be a pretty good trade for me, and that would be a downgrade. That would be a downgrade. Which means I have more smaller items, so I basically downgraded. Upgrading is the opposite, just trading a bunch of small items and getting a big item. Best way to start making money is go for the items of demand. If you trade and accept, if the item that someone sent you, it's an overpay, but the item doesn't have that much demand and no one really wants it. If it's at least, well, it depends again how much wrap and what item you have. If it's at least 100 overpay, and you're really sure, you've asked people, then I would accept that. Then you go to like newer players, newer traders, and you give your item to their item for like a small, very, very tiny overpay, and you get their demand. I hate rare items. Like semi-rare is items, let's say 1,500 to 500. Those items are semi-rare. I would go for them if they get at least one sale. Let's say 3 sales a week. Those are perfectly fine. But that's it for today. Honestly, I will be uploading another video on really the more things you need to know about trading, like what trades you should accept, what items you should go for, and more like that. Trading, maybe I'll throw in a Minecraft video, who knows. Alright, see you guys, or see no one if anyone watches this video. Alright, bye.